Alright folks, here's my attempt at a relatively normal update. As you might have seen from the last Bizarro video, there are gold accents on the wheels. This is actually in reference to the Quinto Real, and if you don't know what that is, feel free to look it up. There's obviously a bunch of flags with cross marks through them, and if you don't know what the link is between those, I suggest you do some forensics and look that up too. On the hood is a appropriate RAF roundel that's post 1947. Wrote a Memento Mori dude on the pipe there, and have God Save the EU on the intercooler. What the meaning of that is, I will leave up to interpretation, because, you know, you could look at that a few ways. Obviously the exhaust is still taking on that nice golden hue. I've been doing most of my work in places that you can't really see, such as the carb tuning and the brake system, and there's really nothing to see under here except for that beautiful shine on that rotor. I actually put Porterfield R41S pads in here because turns out these rotors, or these calipers, are Girling, what type are they? I think type 16 calipers, and they'll take basically all sorts of different pads because they were used on Datsun 240Zs and Saabs and Triumphs and all this good stuff that people like to race. So, lucky me, I have fancy pads. The rear pads, however, are stock. I cannot figure out what calipers those are. Here, we'll take a look at one real quick. Hey-o. Yeah, it's some big old 4-piston. I'm sure it's another Girling design, but I can't figure out what. So now, there's not a bunch of changes to the interior, but let's see if we can see any. Been slowly trying to clean things up. I have to fix that floor pan, or sorry, not that floor pan. Well, I mean, I do have to fix that floor pan, but I have to fix this mat here because it actually keeps getting stuck under the new accelerator pedal. I put the shift cowling back over the shifter. Whew! 3 cool looking old fighter planes flying overhead. Yeah, it's not so much different in here. Boost gauge still chilling where it chills. We have the rev limiter, tach, shifter, etc. I put this red panel back under here. There's another thing that you can't see, and that is that the throw-up bearing was changed from a pole-style rod to a hydraulic release bearing. I did that for a few reasons, but the main one was because the pole rod was failing. Hey! Anyway, this actually makes for a much lighter clutch, though, and it was not too expensive or anything to buy the kit. The labor was annoying. It's one of the possibly the only part on this car that I didn't really install myself because, man, I didn't want to try to drop the trans in the garage. That just would have sucked. So anyway, I'm not sure if they're on there last time, but they sure are on here now. It has King Shock's coilovers. Let's go pop the trunk on that and check them out. Yo, dog. Check them out. In my pajamas right now. Really glamorous lifestyle. As you can see, they're the remote reservoirs. Yeah, we have, strange. You know, we'll just close that back up. And well, there's some stuff under the hood, but I'm not sure that it's really worth looking at. Basically, I put bigger accelerator pump shots on the primary and secondary side. They're now 50cc, which is actually a 5cc shot. Makes a world of difference. I can actually floor this thing now, and it scoots instead of falling on its face. Still dicking with the actual nozzle sizes. I think I'm at 37 thou right now, and they're a little big, so I'm going to drop it down to 31 and see what happens. Anyway, I hope that satisfies all y'all. I don't remember if the diff was welded up last time, I remember. I don't know if much else has changed. Its progress has been a little slow. I mean, I've been working on that thing a little bit, and I can't say too much about it right now, but you know, I think the internet will get its fair share of this car as soon as humanly possible. Until next time, my dudes and my dudettes, adios. It's a beautiful sky tonight. Sure is.